Toxic people don't avoid everyone. They target specific types: the reactive, the accommodating, the ones who bend easily. But there's a certain kind of person they instinctively avoid. Someone who doesn't argue, doesn't engage, doesn't explain. Someone who's just unbreakable in the quietest way possible. These people don't repel toxicity through confrontation. They repel it through presence, through energy, through silent habits that send one clear message: you can't manipulate me. And toxic people feel it immediately. Here are 8 silent habits that make toxic people stay away without you ever having to say a word. First, you don't react to provocation. Toxic people live for reactions. They poke, they prod, they say things designed to get a rise out of you. But you don't take the bait. They insult you, and you stay calm. They try to start drama, and you remain neutral. They push your buttons, and you don't even flinch. Not because you're suppressing your emotions, but because you've trained yourself not to give your power away to people who don't deserve it. Your non-reaction confuses them, frustrates them, disarms them completely. Because manipulation only works when you're emotionally volatile, when you're predictable. But when they can't get a reaction, they lose interest. They move on to someone easier, someone who'll give them the chaos they crave. Second, you have boundaries they can feel, not just hear. You don't over-explain your boundaries. You don't justify them. You don't apologize for them. You simply have them, and people sense it. There's something in your energy, your tone, your body language, your presence that communicates: I know what I will and won't accept. Toxic people test boundaries constantly. They push to see where the line is, if there even is one. But with you, they hit a wall immediately. Not an angry wall, not a defensive wall, just a clear, immovable boundary that doesn't bend. And because you don't negotiate it, don't defend it, don't make a scene about it, they know it's real. So they don't try, because they can tell this person isn't someone I can wear down. Third, you don't need external validation. Toxic people thrive on insecurity. They look for people who need approval, who crave validation, who'll compromise themselves to be liked. But you're not that person. You're not posting for validation. You're not dressing for approval. You're not shaping your opinions to fit the room. You know who you are. You know what you stand for, and you don't need anyone's permission to be yourself. This terrifies toxic people because their main tool, making you doubt yourself, doesn't work on you. They can't make you question your worth because you're not getting your worth from them. They can't manipulate you with criticism because you're not dependent on their praise. And when they realize you don't need them to feel good about yourself, they leave because there's nothing for them to exploit. Your self-sufficiency is your shield. Fourth, you walk away without explanation. Most people feel obligated to explain why they're leaving, why they're done, why they can't engage anymore. But you just leave. No dissertation on their behavior, no final speech, no closure for them. You simply remove yourself from environments and people that don't serve you. Toxic people hate this because they're used to people staying to argue, to defend, to try one more time. But your silence, your absence, it's final, and they can't fight what's no longer there. You don't ghost out of immaturity. You withdraw out of self-preservation. And that boundary, that willingness to walk away without fanfare, makes toxic people think twice before even approaching you, because they know this person won't stick around for the drama. Fifth, you observe more than you speak. You're not filling every silence. You're not oversharing. You're not giving away information they can use against you later. You listen, you watch, you notice patterns, and toxic people feel exposed around you. Because you're not distracted by their charm, their stories, their performance. You're paying attention to their actions. You see the inconsistencies, the manipulation tactics, the red flags they're trying to hide. And your quiet observation makes them uncomfortable. They can't read you, they can't predict you, they can't figure out what you're thinking. And uncertainty is kryptonite to someone who relies on control. So they avoid you, because being around you feels like being studied, and they don't want to be seen that clearly. Sixth, you don't try to fix or save anyone. Toxic people love rescuers. They love people who see potential in them, who make excuses for them, who believe they can change them. But you're not that person. You're not a rehabilitation center. You're not a therapist. You're not responsible for anyone's growth but your own. When someone shows you who they are, you believe them the first time. You don't stick around hoping they'll become someone different. You don't invest in potential. You evaluate reality. And this habit alone filters out almost every toxic person before they get close. Because toxic people need enablers. They need people who'll tolerate their behavior while they work on themselves. But you're not waiting. You're not giving chance after chance to someone who's shown you they don't deserve it. And that non-negotiable standard makes toxic people stay away. Because they know this person won't save me, they'll just leave me. Seventh, you keep your circle small and intentional. You're not trying to be liked by everyone. You're not collecting friends like trophies. You're not keeping people around out of obligation or guilt. Your relationships are deliberate, selective, protected, and toxic people can sense that they won't easily infiltrate your life. You don't overshare with acquaintances. You don't let just anyone into your inner world. You don't confuse proximity with intimacy. There's a barrier to entry, not because you're cold, but because you're careful. And toxic people want easy access. They want to slip in unnoticed, gain your trust, and then exploit it. But your selectivity blocks them at the door. They realize this person doesn't just let anyone in, and they're not interested in earning it, so they move on to someone more accessible. Eighth, you're comfortable with being misunderstood. Toxic people rely on your need to be understood. They weaponize it. They twist your words, misinterpret your actions, paint you as the villain, all to get you to defend yourself. But you don't. If someone chooses to misunderstand you, that's their issue, not yours. You're not chasing people down to correct their narratives. You're not exhausting yourself trying to prove who you really are. You know your truth. The people who matter know your truth, and that's enough. This habit is a superpower because toxic people lose all leverage when you stop caring about their version of you. They can gossip, lie, manipulate, but if you're unbothered, it all falls flat. And when they realize they can't pull you into their drama by making you defend yourself, they leave you alone because you're not giving them the reaction they need to feel powerful. Here's the truth. Toxic people aren't scared of loud, aggressive people. They avoid calm, self-possessed ones. They avoid people who don't need them, who don't react to them, who don't try to fix them. They avoid people whose silence is stronger than their chaos. You don't have to fight toxic people. You don't have to call them out, expose them, or prove anything. You just have to become someone they can't use. And these 8 habits do exactly that. They make you unreadable, unshakable, unavailable for manipulation. Stay quiet, stay grounded, stay selective, and watch how quickly toxic people find someone else to bother. If one of these habits resonated with you, drop the number in the comments.